gonna have to stand next to Poet during every encounter to keep her.
No, don't stand too close because I'm a wild magic sorcerer. I might drop a fireball on myself.
So
Oh, that's true. I'm just gonna keep a healing spell in the pocket for you for always.
poetry.
How does wild magic work, by the way? Like, do I need to roll a d20?
I'm gonna have to. I didn't actually realize you were wild magic. I'll have to learn about it.
So wild magic is very tricky.
Wild magic's really basic.
Yeah.
So really, like, all it is she casts a spell whenever she does. She has to roll a d20. And if she rolls a 1, then wild magic will happen. Then she has to roll a percentile. And then whatever the percentile is will tell you what the wild magic is.
And there's a table somewhere for me to look at. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the
generally the idea with wild magic is power and just blow yourself away.
Okay.
I don't think there's any that like kill you though. I think they're all like really just weird.
No, there's a few that are spells. Like there's one that'll do a fireball centered on her.
Guys,
yeah,
and that's pretty powerful if her.
Listen.
I give necrotic damage to like 5 people around me, so.
Hey.
Yeah, her wild magic can
DM
really.
Is asserting silence for 1 second. Okay. So poetry. We're gonna go ahead and add your dagger to your character sheet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do it for you the first time. I want you to follow along kind of with what I'm doing, okay?
Okay.
Can you see? I've just opened a thing. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. See where it says name? I'm gonna go ahead and put Sapphire's Flame. That is going to be the name of the daggers. Okay. See where it says attack, and then it says strength. It's going to be dexterity for you, because it is.
Oh man.
Which is better for you, dexterity or strength?
They're the same.
Okay, then it'll be a dexterity because it is a finesse weapon. See how it says attack and then +0? Okay, so this has a +1 to hit. See where it says proficient and how the little check is checked? That means you're going to use your proficiency bonus when it rolls. So to attack with Sapphire Flame or Sapphire's Flame, you're going to get you're going to roll a d20 and it's going to add 3 to it. Okay? And it's range.
Okay.
See where it says range? Range is going to be 5 feet. Okay? And then it has no magic bonus and the crit range is 20. Okay? Now, see how there's a second check mark where it says damage? Okay? The damage is going to be 1d4 plus dexterity. Okay? And then it's going to be piercing damage. Piercing. Okay, and then when it crits, it is going to roll an additional 1d4. Okay? One day I will figure out how to make this just double damage, but don't worry about it. I'm just going...
I figured it out.
How do you do it?
Where it says critical damage.
Yeah.
Instead of putting 1d4, just put the 4 in it.
Okay. And it'll do...
And then when you roll, it'll just do whatever you roll +4.
Cool. Okay. Then see where it says damage number 2 or damage 2? I'm going to click that. And then it is going to be 1d6. And it's going to have no plus. And it is going to be fire. And it will not crit, so you don't get extra damage on a crit with this dagger of fire damage. Okay.
Doesn't sound like you need it though.
Okay, so then I'm gonna click the gear, and now where it says Sapphire Flame, if you click that, it will roll an attack. Okay, and then if you want to do damage, you click the word that says Sapphire Flame. Over in the chat box.
Yep.
And it will show you the damage that it does.
Oh, cool.
Okay?
Boom.
And does it just do fire damage to everything?
Anything you hit.
Okay. Ooh.
Now, what did you need to add, Ilar?
I traded in my leather armor for.
I'm sorry, you keep cutting out.
I traded in my leather armor for studded leather.
Okay, so
I sold a shield. I traded my dagger for an elven dagger home, and then I bought a longbow, a quiver, and 80 arrows.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to your character sheet. Can you open it for me?
Already there.
Okay, let me find you, and I'm gonna open it. Now, so down at the very, very bottom, see where it has that little lock symbol on your equipment?
Yep.
Go ahead and click that. See how it has all these trash cans?
Uh-huh.
Anything you sold, go ahead and click on the trash can next to it.
Do I do it with the dagger too? I can replace it with a different one, or
Yes.
do we just add?
Yes, because I'm gonna replace it with a elven dagger. Okay.
Okay,
So
leather, dagger, shield. Okay, and whoever has that +1 star, they can pass it to me, and I'll
Yep.
that
So,
too.
I'm gonna go ahead and add that for you. Show you how to add that without having to fill out any stuff. Okay. Now,
Okay.
up at the top where it has your mace and stuff like that,
Okay.
you're gonna go ahead and where it says attacks and spellcasting, click on the little lock button again.
The middle box.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna click the delete for the mace.
Done.
Okay. Then click the lock button again on that and on your equipment.
I didn't sell the base mace I have. I kept that.
Understood, but
Okay.
I'm guessing you're not going to have it equipped, correct? Did you see what I just
Yeah, I
did?
was gonna sell it if need be.
See how I unequipped it? So now it won't have an attack.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Yeah. So then if you click that little eye again, it makes that go away. Now, we're going to go ahead and add a mace +1. So up on the left, you're going to see an eye with a circle around it. Go ahead and click on that.
In the left of which box?
Sorry, the top right, where the chat menu is, there'll be an eye with a circle around it.
Oh, okay.
And it's the compendium. Go ahead and click on that. And then when it says search, you're going to type in the word mace.
Mace.
All right. See where it says mace +1?
That I do.
Click and drag that onto your character sheet.
Just anywhere?
Just the word, just click it and drag it onto where the character sheet anywhere. All right. Now it added your mace. You see that?
Okay, and then, yeah, that's equipped already, so now I have my mace on me.
Correct. And now it is equipped. Okay? And that's
Okay,
how
then the elven do I just type elven dagger?
So what you're going to do for your elven dagger is you're going to click on that plus.
Uh-huh.
You're going to type where it says name. I'm going to go ahead and do it for you. Elven dagger. Okay? It's going to attack with your strength or with dexterity. There's no plus. You are proficient with it. Range is going to be 5 feet. Damage is 1d6 plus strength, and the type is going to be piercing.
Sounds very daggery.
And that is going to be your elven dagger. So now when you click on that, it will roll an attack with that.
Okay, and then I just drag studded leather armor over.
Correct.
Studded leather, and then longbow.
Mm-hmm. And then arrows, and you're going to click and drag that over as well. And then I'm going to show you how to make that where you can track your arrows.
Okay, so just regular arrows that need to know.
Correct. Just regular old arrows.
Done.
Okay, now down at the very bottom, see where it says arrows?
Uh-huh.
You're going to click that little eye.
The eye or the one next to arrows?
The eye. Actually, click the one next to the arrows and put how many arrows you have.
80. Oh, do I need to put a quiver in also?
Yes, we're gonna do that in a second though. Okay, so you put that you have 80 arrows, and then where that little eye is, you're gonna click on that, and then where it's it already did. But see how it says use as resource and there's a check mark next to it?
Yep.
Anytime you add something that is consumable, you can click on it, put use as resource, and then if you look up here next to your attack box, see how it says arrows?
Yeah.
And then there's a little dialogue for up and down. You can track your arrows with that little dialogue.
Okay. So then just drag the quiver.
Yep, just drag the quiver onto your character.
Oh, wait, now there's two of them. Crap. Delete
if you want to
that.
delete it, you just open the lock and delete it.
Okay, and I can rearrange this list as.
So yes, if you want to rearrange it, down at the bottom, if you click the lock button, see how on the left you have those little 3 lines. If you want.
Yep. I gotcha. I'll take a shot at that here in a minute.
Cool. And you can click and drag those around. All right. Okay. Anyone else? When Tuli comes back, I'll show her how to add her bullets.
I figured how to just add the +1.
Okay, but you can make them trackable because you only have 25, so you can make them trackable.
I don't know what that means.
Where you can track them by watch. Go to your character sheet. Let me pull it up for you as well. Okay, so down at the bottom. Are you gonna want to use those all the time?
The slings?
Yeah, with the extra bullets.
I guess.
Or are you gonna pick and choose when you use them?
I think I'll just try to use them all the time. I mean, why not?
Okay. I am gonna let you collect up to half of them after every battle. So down at the bottom, see where you have that empty slot?
Yeah.
Go ahead and type in +1 bullets.
That's what you want me to type, +1 bullets?
Or however you want it, whatever you want to call them.
Just real quick, Elven Daggers in my attack inventory.
In your what?
In my inventory, like my equipment list.
Okay, give me 1 second and I'll fix that for you.
No problem. I'm just gonna rearrange things then.
Yeah, go for it. Okay, and then click on that little eye in the right-hand side of that dialogue.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
click use as a resource.
Okay.
And then click the eye again to close that. And then if you scroll up, see over here where your like your key points, your healing ring and all that is?
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
See how it says 25? So every time you use them, just click the down arrow and it'll take one away.
Hold on. Yes, I see.
Okay. And then you can track them there. Try to track them. I'm not going to make a big stickler about it, but the reason they're limited quantity is because they're kind of special. So,
Okay.
yeah, so try to make sure you track those. Okay. Does anyone else have any? Oh, Ilar, do you still need me to add that for you? Oh, I think he left. Elven Dagger.
Did you give me water? Yay.
I'm back.
Okay. So I'm gonna do something.
Oh God.
I'm gonna do something real quick, just because it'll make me easier. I'm just gonna handle this real quick because I can do it quickly.
Not gonna lie, I want to see the tiny dog girl stabbing him with a fire dagger.
You want to see me do what?
I said I want to see the tiny dog girl launch herself at somebody and start stabbing with the fire dagger.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Like, that's just gonna be such an interesting sight to see.
Alright, I'm back.
So I need to do this.
I still have 3 level 1 spells and a level 2 spell that I can cast before we rest and to back everybody up, by the
Yeah,
way.
I got all my spells. So if we need something, disintegrated, hit me up.
Okay, so I fixed
I'm
that.
not so good at the disintegration, but
I fixed that Elven Dagger for you, Ilar, so it's correct.
much appreciated. That was just a little thing that was going to drive me crazy if
Yep. All right. Okay. Anyone else need to accomplish anything? Or are we all good?
Yes.
What's up?
I have the magic ice rapier.
Yes. Okay. So go to your...
Is there anything I could learn about that by casting Sense Magic on for him?
Hold on. I need to set it up.
It would only tell you the school of magic.
Yes.
Oh, then never mind.
Okay.
I was just trying to be helpful.
Open your character
Yeah, you
sheet.
identify to like really.
Yep, it's open.
Okay, and then... you're almost correct.
Okay, I tried.
No. I'm looking at it. I think you're actually perfect. Yep, everything on there is fine.
Oh, I did it right? Nice.
Yeah.
Can I roll it just to check? Or just to see?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay, but yeah.
But with that wild magic, like when I cast a spell, does it do it automatically or?
I don't.
Dispel magic works based on the level that you cast it at. So equivalent level, it'll cancel out.
And then
so I think at level 2, it'll cancel out any level 2 spell, and if you upcast it to like level 3, it'll automatically cancel out a level 3 spell.
Orsic,
if
the rapier you have, just change the name of that to ice rapier in your equipment part.
Inventory, yeah. Okay. And then what was the effect of it? I don't remember.
It did 1d what was it?
1d4 of ice damage.
Yes. So
what does that do?
So actually it just when you roll your damage, see how it says piercing and then ice next to it?
Yeah, but that's it, right? It doesn't slow them or nothing?
No, it just does ice damage.
Yeah, okay.
So okay. So I think all of you guys have your stuff all set.
For dispel magic.
No, I'm not. It's not. I'm not trying to figure out dispel magic. I'm trying to figure out how wild magic works on here.
So you would probably like
Can I just like test it?
If you roll a natural 1, you just roll on the.
Yeah, but I don't know if it rolls a d20 whenever I cast a spell, or if I need to go into special rolling.
Yeah, you'd have to go into probably manually do it.
Can I just test a spell?
Yeah, go for it.
Everybody get down!
Yeah, it's not going to automatically do the...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not going to automatically do the magic.
So I just roll
magic.
Yeah, and so there you go. You know what you're doing. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then she rolls a 1, that's when wild magic takes place, right?
This is when fun begins.
I will read up on wild magic so that I have a better grasp of it before our next session.
And I have a copy of a table, and I can explain it to you if you need. So
perfect. Yeah.
Out of curiosity, what are the margins when it comes to arrow hit something I'm not intending to hit? Like I don't want to risk like arrowing anybody in the party when I'm trying to snipe something.
Yeah. So the way I do that is if there's somebody in front of them, and you roll a 1, I make you roll another d20, and if you roll below a 10, something bad happens.
I just roll a second one and catch somebody in the neck.
Correct.
Jesus.
And I'll decide whether or not you hit somebody. So, I'm not like. Here's the thing.
Wouldn't he technically have to roll against like the person's?
Technically, but
in the line of fire.
I just kind of homebrew
roll
it.
natural 1, then roll.
The only reason I ask is so that when the next time we're in combat, I can more efficiently make it show.
Here's the thing. Do your best to move to where you have line of sight, but I'm not going to be a super stickler.
Okay, gotcha. That's all I needed to know. I'm gonna grab a second soda. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because if he puts like an arrow straight into the back of my plate mail, it's not gonna do shit.
well, if it gets you chink.
Not in plate mail. There's no chinks in plate mail.
How do you move?
Like, like it's layered like in Basically, in each area that would be movement, the metal goes underneath each other to create pivots. And then on top of that is chainmail. Like chainmail is underneath plate mail, and then you have gambeson underneath that. So the only way for him to hit me would be to shoot me basically in the neck.
That sounds
that's like open, which would be to hit me, which would be like rolling higher than my AC. Would be rolling like a 19 or 20 to, which would be shooting me in the neck.
I'm just saying that I have the worst luck at the worst times. So at some point in time, apologizing in advance.
It's funny because actually plate mail is actually super easy to run in. Like if you go on YouTube, you can watch people doing like backflips and cartwheels and shit in plate mail. Like it's actually not cumbersome at all.
If you have proper fitting plate mail, you can do all sorts.
Listen,
kind of heavy is all.
I've worn plate mail.
Yeah, it's
and that shit.
It's less than military gear.
If it's well made and fits you well, correct. But that shit is fucking, you know.
The main downside to plate mail is the fact that the way it's shaped, if you get hit in the joint, basically you're pretty much unable to do anything. Like, if the metal gets bent in at the elbow, it's like, well, now you can't use it. Good luck.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
And another thing that you run into is heat, because you're wearing 3 layers of shit. You're wearing gambeson, chainmail, plate mail.
It's hot.
If you end up in an environment that's like 100 degrees or more, you're gonna like melt inside of that armor. Like you're.
I was thinking about the half plate, but I'm trying to stay light so that I can reposition in the heat of battle and support everybody as need be, since I'm more of a backliner.
All right, is everyone back?
I'm here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The only thing I'm doing is refactoring health for.
Perfect.
That's all.
Okay, so you guys set out on your journey. You begin heading to the east, and you get out of town. You've been traveling for about 5 miles or so. So you guys are to about here. I need whoever has the best survival or nature to roll me a survival or nature check.
My survival is +4.
Okay.
My survival is 3.
My survival is 3, and my nature is 2.
And survival, I don't know. -1 survival.
Okay, so it looks like Poetry has the highest survival. So Poetry, you rolled a 16. Give me 1 second. I gotta check something. Wait, what is going on here? Why is it doing that?
5, 34.
Travel table. There you go. So you rolled a 16.
Yep.
Okay, so
good job, Poetry.
Nothing out of the ordinary happens for that period of time. You guys continue traveling along your way. It's a nice day. It's cool. The road is dusty. You don't really see any people on your way. And you travel for most of the morning. It's about noon or so, and you're about 10 miles outside of town. When all of a sudden, everyone roll me a perception check.
God.
That can't be good.
Everyone?
Everyone.
My perception is so shit.
My perception's actually pretty good, so.
That was decent.
Yes!
Okay, so Poet, Thule, and Ilar. As you guys are walking, you see a group of 7 men leaning against a rock along the path. They look to be humans. 5 of them are humans. One of them is a dragonborn, and one of them looks to be a half-orc. and they're just kind of hanging out, leaning against a rock. What do you guys do?
Do they look like angry?
They're just leaning against a rock.
Can I check to see if they have any
Insight.
insignia or uniform that might indicate they're military or if they're like bandits? Just anything I can see.
With your perception check, Ilar, you see that they're just wearing regular old armor. There's no distinguishing marks on it. There's nothing special about it. They're just kind of hanging out.
I give them a nicest smile and wave at them.
You do what?
A nice smile, and she waves at them.
Yeah.
Smile and wave.
All right.
Just smile and wave.
Smile and wave, boys.
Okay, hold on.
What did I do?
Hold on.
I get a bad feeling about this for some reason.
Racist.
Oh.
Something just screams bandits to me.
Dude, you can always get a bad feeling if you're nervous enough, but like you can never fully trust anything in D&D.
Okay, everyone, in this spot right here, go ahead and give me a marching order.
Well, I'd be near the front because I was like.
That's my fault.
Are we supposed to drag our character?
I put you in the wrong. Okay.
Okay, I was like, I can't see
Oh.
anything.
That makes. There's two.
Yeah, I was like, what am I doing?
This spot right here, I need a marching order. So who's in the front, who's in the back, and who's in the middle?
Oh, there's two of us.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
I'm guessing you guys are going 2 by 2, or you guys.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'll stay close to poetry, I guess.
I can't even
Wait,
move myself.
I should be kind of.
Oh, you can't
front,
move
right?
yourself?
Can other people
Which
move
direction
themselves?
are we moving?
Yeah.
I think maybe it's my.
There's
laptop.
2 groups of us. I see another group up to the top of the map,
Hold on. Let me.
and if you go towards the road at the bottom, there's another group.
Those are.
With the other
there's
group.
2 groups.
Well, yeah, I
of you?
can. I can both of them.
Oh, let me delete the ones that you're not.
Yeah,
supposed
there's
to be
2
in.
groups.
Oh yeah, that's from when you guys met me.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the same map. I didn't even realize.
Okay. Can
Okay,
you move
so-
the other group, Tuli?
So we're heading from bottom to top.
You still can't move yours?
No.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Hold on. Let me change my.
You might need to refresh too for roll 20.
Okay, yeah, I could do it now. It was just how my laptop was.
Okay, perfect. Give me 1 second.
I also need a token for Fang.
Okay. Give me 1 second and I'll pull them out there.
Yeah.
If something is to happen, I'll try and get up in the trees and provide some bow, just to let you guys know.
Okay.
And depending on, so if we're going from bottom to top, I would probably be on one of the sides somewhere, just because if I'm on Fang is a little bit bigger than us.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
And you don't have to stick to the road if you're riding him, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's fair.
All right. Just give me 1 second. I gotta pull some guys out here.
You said it's about noon, right?
Correct.
I believe so.
Okay. Then yeah, dark vision doesn't matter at all in this situation.
No.
Just gonna try to get on my laptop. Really can't.
Oh, are we facing that way? Or are they behind us?
Yeah, they're.
I don't know, but whatever happens, I'm like up near the front.
You guys are heading.
Because that would change our picking
yeah,
order.
so you guys are heading downward.
Okay.
Okay. I'm still in the middle, so I'll just stay where I'm at.
Oops. Yeah. Close it.
I mean, so far the people I've bonded with the most in the party are Varric and Poetry, so